What is up, guys? Lord Recall from Dynasty bringing you War Recap video number 219. We just finished this war. I think I actually missed one, but victory for us versus Wild Frawgs, level 2 clan versus us, level 7. They had the Town Hall 10 advantage. I guess technically they had two, well, defensively, they had two max Town Hall 10s versus our, we had one Town Hall 10 and then two 9.5s. Not a bad overall showing. We've got all but I think one or two of the Town Hall 9s 3-starred. Probably not our best showing in regards to Town Hall 9s, but it is what it is. And we just couldn't get that second star in their number 1. But for the first attack, myself taking on number 2 more for record-keeping purposes. We see this base all the time, so a pretty solid 2-star out of it. So I just wanted to remind myself, or at least have it on file so we could watch it over again. Just a queen walk starting out, just to kind of clear out that whole 12 o'clock section. Make it pretty easy, create one side of the funnel for my Valks. And then here eventually I'm going to get my Giants down at about the 8 to 9 o'clock. My original goal with the Giants was to have them tank for some of the Wizards and kind of clear out that spot and create the funnel. The Clan Castle troops got triggered and they kind of screwed that part of it just a little bit, but it still worked out pretty well. I actually wanted the Giants to enter at that 8 o'clock position as well. That's why I brought some extra wall breakers, but the darn dragon in the Clan Castle took them out before I got a chance. But I modified everything a little bit. It still seemed to work out. You'll notice the Archer Queen not taking very many point defenses and does a pretty good job of clearing out her whole side without having to use any spells. I do have to go ahead and use the ability here shortly, and I think I probably could have got away with not using it, but it is what it is. You notice the Giants down at 8 o'clock. They trigger the dragon and the loons, which subsequently roast them for the most part. It's unfortunate. My darn Barbarian King didn't quite, he took him out, but didn't quite, I was hoping he was going to get through the wall and kind of clear out some of that stuff so my Valks would go right in. But decided to get the Valks going early. A couple wall breakers in the Clan Castle with max Valks. Drop the jump. I see that they're kind of stalling just a little bit on some of the storages, so drop a rage. And I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see, so I dropped another rage because I had it. And everything started going down. It actually worked out really nicely. I had already seen we were past 50%, got the Town Hall. Everything else was gravy. If I had more troops and maybe another spell as in a Town Hall 10, I probably could have put some hogs down, brought a couple less Valks, and used hogs to clear up the backside where they're all shooting on the Valks. Probably could have got a 3-star out of it. But other than that, I should fast forward it. Yeah, there we go. Fast forward just a little bit. So this is just the Archer Queen taking out what she can before she gets targeted by too many defenses and goes down. But it's a pretty solid, I believe it's like a 75% 2-star, which works perfectly fine for us. We're not quite at the level where we need to have 3 stars on our Town Hall 10s, especially just versus, 10v10 wars. So it seems to be working out pretty well, just getting 2 off we'll have one of our 9s get 2 off a Town Hall 10, and then we can have our Town Hall 10s clean up anything that we're unable to do. Working our way down to the next attack. I'm trying to remember which one. I think we've got Monkey going in, who's a 9.5 going in on number 4. He's going in against this Town Hall 9. This is a pretty good base. I think we had a couple just 2-star attacks on it prior, just couldn't quite get that 3rd star, so Monkey decided to take it upon himself to clear the map. He's got himself a Govaho queued up. One thing with Monkey, he always drops those Wizards in the middle, and I would like to see him drop them on the edges, because that would open up the funnel for his Valks. So if he would have taken out that Elixir Collector, now he's where those archers are. If he'd have dropped us just a single Wizard out there, they would have worked themselves out and opened up a big, nice funnel, probably with less troops to get his Valks in. So he's creating the funnel, which he probably should have started at the beginning, and in come the Valks here shortly, and they're going to do some work once his Archer Queen takes care of the Clan Castle troops. Monkey's got max Valks as well. He's kind of waiting around for a big lane to get cleared, and just keeping an eye on him, keeping him healed up. No jumps needed because he's got the EQ. He's got a heal for them once everything starts taking off. Probably could have started bringing in the hogs. There we go. Probably could have targeted that. Probably could have targeted those cannons down at 6 o'clock. You can't argue with perfection, but just trying to keep them spread out would have worked out pretty well. If I remember right on this one, keep an eye on those hogs up at the top. Notice that Wizard Tower just pretty much smokes. I think about 7 or 8 of them. They go unhealed. He's got enough heals, he probably could have healed them. But once again, 3 stars is a 3-star. It's kind of irrelevant. Being a cleanup attack, we know that the double giant bombs was There's one by that Expo that luckily that Archer Queen takes out, so no worry about double giant bombs anymore. And those Max Hogs are just going to finish off those defenses like it's going out of style. So got cleanup troops, got 2 archers kind of in the bag still. The Hogs are doing work. He's got a whole flock of Valkyries down there going around the edge as well. And once he gets that last cannon, the last defense taken down, this is just a matter of time. We'll go ahead and speed it up 2 times and show the 3-star. And 3-star for Monkey. Nice job, Monkey. Moving on to the next attack, we've got... We got our number 8, Chaotic, taking on their number 7. Chaotic just dropped Expos, so he was kind of an 8.5 up until this war. He just got his level 1 Expos down. Got the Go Vaho queued up, using some minions to create that funnel like we'd like to see Monkey do with Wiz or however you want. You know, use just a couple to create the peripheral or the funnel on the edges, and then you don't have to worry about anything wandering. It makes everything easy. Got the golems going down. Got that one wizard to take out that camp. One thing didn't like about this is those darn wall breakers opened up that southern compartment too, which subsequently allowed the golems, instead of taking this jump that's going to go down for the Valkyries, it allowed those golems to kind of go into that southern compartment and get stalled out. They never decided to take the jump, and they just kind of hung out. So that was not part of the plan, I'm sure. But here, once everything gets in the middle and it starts tanking as you would expect, in come the Hogs kind of in a surgical fashion when most of the stuff is not getting, is not targeting the Hogs. So the Archer Queen's got that Hound. Well, once again, Hounds are kind of out of date, and all it does is just slow down. Ideally, that Archer Queen would never have targeted the Hound, and then it would have just followed everybody around all day. But it is what it is. The poisons go down for the pups. And the Hogs are still doing their thing. Just still got 3 Hogs in the bag, making their way around. Obviously, the Golem down there at 6 o'clock is still doing a little bit of tanking now. They're finally coming back to the middle. Got some more Hogs coming in, finishing the cleanup. And here shortly, all the defenses are going to be down. King's still up, the Queen's still up, got 1 Wizard. There you go, Wizards are going down for cleanup, and this is going to be a 3-star. It's just a matter of time, so we'll speed it up 2 times speed. And nice job. And continuing on down, trying to get all the, anybody who got a 3-star and it wasn't a dip attack, we're trying to get them their notoriety that they deserve. So this next one is going to be, I think it's our number 9, taking out their number 8. Box Monkey is obviously Monkey's mini account that he uses, but this is a pretty good base design. He uses a very similar attack that he did as the last one, but used a Goho, vice a Go Baho. Once again, probably could have figured out the range on some of those defenses and put a couple less Wizards, would have given him the ability to carry quite a bit more Hogs to create that funnel for his heroes to go in, his giants to go, his heroes to go in, his golems to go in. Once everything gets targeted, seeing some of the defenses that aren't paying attention, does a pretty nice job of triggering some double giant bomb spots here. In go the Hogs. Kind of at a flank, kind of spamming them in there, but most of the defenses seem to be still targeting that golem, so those Hogs are just going to have free reign around the edge here shortly. Looks like they're coming up on this potential double giant bomb spot, but luckily it gets a good split from his Hogs right there, and they only trigger 1 bomb, and they're standing in heal, so that works out that everybody's going to get healed up. So that double giant bomb didn't quite do what it was there planned for. But you can see he's still just now using his Archer Queen's ability, working his way around the edge, and with those level 1 Expos, not really standing a chance. Getting his Wizards down for cleanup, dropping a couple wall breakers, maybe just to try to distract something, who knows. But got him, if you're not going to use them or you don't plan on having to use them, especially if you got an EQ to open a base up, I not really sure what you would need wall breakers for anyways. So maybe dump those and carry yourself an extra hog, an extra wizard if you need one, but looks like you had plenty of wizards as well. So we'll fast forward at 2 times speed. This is going to be a 3-star as well. Once that last defense goes down, that wizard's going to take out that cannon. So I realize as I'm sitting here watching these, when I'm watching an attack, I can see things go wrong, but it's more difficult to narrate it. So I'm trying to give you guys something to listen to, kind of give some tidbits of help here and there. So instead of trying to tell somebody what I think they should do and via the team chat or whatnot on the game itself, you can see what I'm thinking while I'm watching somebody's replay if I'm giving any kind of critique. So this next one's old Zort boy, our number 10, taking on number 9. Zort seems like he was just a brand new Town Hall 9 the other day, so he's got level 4 hogs still. So we discussed this on how he was going to attack. We knew they needed 6 o'clock, and we needed to get a Barbarian King down pretty early to ensure that Archer Queen went down, didn't smoke his golems. So he does a good job dropping the golems, gets his Barbarian King down early. He goes right for that Archer Queen, takes her out, and then it's easy living. Here come the wall breakers. He does a good job of creating a funnel. He's got just a couple wizards on the edges, getting rid of those buildings that could cause anything to stray. And here comes his Archer Queen. She's coming in there as the wall breakers, looking good. So we had discussed that he needed to drop 1 hog up at 10 o'clock or so to lure the clan castle. And in his panic, considering he had just got a jump here not too long ago, he was worried about how long everything was going to take the jump. Instead, he drops the hogs. So triggers the clan castle, and as I was watching this, I was in a bit of a panic, but it actually all worked out. I meant to tell him to bias his heal spells just a little bit south, because this base is a standard internet base, very similar to the Taylor, super easy to 3-star. I don't know why people still use these things, but it's always the same. There's a Tesla in front of a giant bomb in those little gaps, and sometimes those hogs, when you do that 3 and 9 o'clock attack on this, they have a tendency to swing down, and they'll trigger those bombs singularly. So if you drop a heal where just a little bit of it is over that spot, it helps them out. So unfortunately, the majority of his hogs are going to go down here, and those level 4 hogs aren't quite as resilient when it comes to a single bomb. So they lose a lot of their health with just a single bomb, and a lot of them got tripped. So as you'll notice, all his hogs go down. And had he just sent 1 hog in, tripped that clan castle, and let his Archer Queen and the rest of his wizards take it out, and then dropped his hogs, he would have been golden, maybe biased his heals down towards those giant bomb spots a little bit. But actually, everything seems to kind of flow out, and he does a really good job of gathering himself, gaining his composure, and figuring out how this is going to work out. So that Golem is doing a good job tanking, and his Archer Queen's trying to finish off what she can. I don't know that I would have waited quite as long to use the Archer Queen's ability, but you can't fault the man for getting a 3-star. So that little wizard right there doing a good job of not targeting that elixir collector, instead going after the defense. I thought that was pretty awesome. And luckily that Golem moves over now. If he's in a hurry, that Golem's going to get turned into Golemites, and next thing you know, it's going to start targeting, or that Archer's going to start targeting the nearest attacking offense, which is going to happen to be his archers and his wizard, and he's going to lose those. But luckily the Archer Queen's coming over. She's helping that wizard finish off those storage holders, and surely she's going to break through a wall. She's going to finish off that Archer Tower, and everything's going to be good. So nice attack by old Zort. He had a 6-star war. He's doing a good job of cleaning up some of that lower stuff down there like he should. And hopefully next time he'll remember to trigger or lure an easy clan castle if I just dump those hogs in there, because God forbid it's an air troop like it was and you smoke your 31 level 4 hogs. But nice job, Zort. All right, gents, thanks for watching. That's about all I've got time for today. As always, the clan is Dynasty. I'll put the hashtag description down in the YouTube remarks. If you're interested in joining, feel free to stop by. Come war with us and see if you like it. I think we're on about a 13 or a 14 war win streak right now. We've got some good things going. So thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you. Take it easy.